Hey guys, Stormy here today. I'm playing Forza Horizon 4 again, and today we're going to be doing the Forzathon stuff. I'm going to be doing the 50% completion on the winter events to get the Mercedes E63, and who knows, maybe we'll drive it around a little bit, but let's check the events for today. As usual, I've already got the monthly rivals and the online adventure Series 21 complete, or this time around it's Series 21, but I've already got both of these done. So today, what I'm going to look at right away is probably doing these PR stunts. They're always the quickest and easiest to do. I can usually just get them all done with the Mosler right away. And then that'll probably bring me up into the 40s, and then I'll just do a race event. So we'll see how this all goes. It should be nice and easy. And I'll have that Mercedes by the end of the day. Alright guys, headed up to the speed zone to take my first attempt. See if we can do this. Should be... Oh, this is gonna take a few tries to get used to it. Sorry if I'm gonna be really quiet through this. This speed zone's more challenging than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, never mind. I got it. Not quite enough. Wait, that was enough? What was it? Okay, never mind, I got it. I thought it was like 220 I needed, but I guess not. Okay guys, I'm headed right up to the danger sign now, and I actually checked what I needed this time so I can make sure I get the distance I need. I need 574 feet to clear this one. I'm expecting to be able to get this in one shot, but winter makes everything so much harder than it needs to be. Just like this, I shouldn't slide wide there. This should be an easy one. And I speak too soon. I hate winter. Why is this in the game? Why are these rocks here? See if I get it this time. There we go, that's what I needed. Are you serious? I hate winter so much. Please remove it from the game and remove those trees while you're at it. There we go. So now I'm at 43%. Oh, that might actually take 2 races. So I guess I'll pick a couple of these and I'll see you at the race. Well, we're starting with the Classic Racers Championship. Hopefully this is all I need to do, but I'm thinking I'm gonna need to do the Street Racing Championship too. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing the cross-country event though. I hate winter enough as it is. Throwing cross-country in on top of the mix is not my idea of fun. So I'll just get through these races real quick. And then we should have ourselves that new Mercedes. I will say though, as much as I dislike winter, this championship kind of makes up for it because I really love the Mark I GT40. It's such a good looking car. Alright, that's 1 down, 2 to go. Alright, race number 2. That's another one down. And there's 3 of 3. Alright, let's see if we got it. Well, we got the Maserati from that event. That would be a big NO. What can I do that's fast? You know, I saw it and I couldn't unsee it, so we're gonna be doing the Halo showcase. This one is the Winter Remix. I've actually done this one before. I don't think I recorded it. But, fun fact, one of my older videos on this channel was actually me doing the standard version of this and getting the #1 time in the world. I only held that time for a day, but that was one of my proudest moments in Forza. So anyways, let's get started. So funny thing about this event, I mentioned earlier that winter and cross-country events are my 2 least favorite things in Forza Horizon 4. But this event is my favorite showcase in the game. Funny how that works out. Fun little trick here. You can just avoid that ramp. It's not necessary, but if you're trying to get a good time, it is. It also helps to not hit the trees. And there are a ton of giant corner cuts you can make. Although if you don't hit stuff like that, it definitely helps. And there we go. With this, we should get that car, and we'll be done with Forzathon events for today. And with that little indicator, that's a pretty good sign. There you go, 50% complete. Mercedes E63. Alright, well I say we go check it out. And there it is. E63S. I'm amazed it's S-Class. Yeah, I had a feeling. 4,500 pounds, that's a heavy boy. Especially for S-Class. Although it's saying it's got a 10 out of 10 launch, I might as well test that out. Yeah, I had a feeling it would be heavy after this guy. 'Cause, you know, 4,500 pounds. I don't know why Mercedes likes their heavy cars so much, but them and Aston Martin both, they like them heavy cars. You know, now that I'm looking at them back and forth, that's actually pretty funny. This car has less power and is heavier, but has a higher PI than this one. That doesn't fill me with confidence. You know, it's not a terrible looking car. It's not my favorite, but I do like the direction that Mercedes has been taking recently. And what I really like with these newer Forzathon cars is all the detail that Forza's putting into them. They are not holding back. I mean, look at that. There are a lot of cars in the game that only have 2 doors that open, but these newer cars, 4 opening doors, hood and trunk open. That's nice. See what kind of conversions this car has. Engines, V10, V12. Ooh, the CLK GTR V12. I did not expect that. Although I guess I should have. I mean, it still doesn't help very much for power to weight, but that's a nice engine. And of course you can swap it to rear wheel drive and drop it to A-Class. Oh, just looking at those stats, I'm pretty sure this would be a bad A-Class car. Oh, I've been wrong about stats before though. Alright, I'll build it up to S1 class and see what it's like. Can take 1,000 pounds out of it. That's a lot of weight, but it still doesn't help it that much overall. It's still pretty heavy. Wow, I just noticed this and I had to show you before I was done noticing. The race brakes take off like 80 pounds from the car. How heavy are the standard brakes? Why is everything on this car so heavy? Alright, so just to test it real quick, I thought I'd bring it to the Broadway Village circuit just because it's a track I know pretty well. And because this car isn't going to get a chance to compete in my current hot lapping series, because it's in S1 class, I could tune it down to A class, but I really don't think it's going to do well. I might wind up doing that in the future. If you guys want me to, I'll do it. But I really don't think it'll do very well. So I brought it here. I finished the tune. It's at the top of S1 class now. I changed the color just because I thought it would be nicer to be able to actually see it. Although it probably would have been fine as it is. But let's try this thing out. It said it's got 10 out of 10 launch, and this is tuned up, so let's see what it's like. Yeah, it launches pretty good. It's definitely heavy and you can feel it, especially after the cars I've been taking around here all being like, what, 2,000 to 2,500 pounds, something like this. This thing's got an extra 1,000 pounds on all of them. You can definitely feel it. But for having all that extra weight, it does perform very well around here. Of course, I'm not trying all that hard because, you know, I'm not competing for anything, and man, it's bad under the brakes. Maybe I just wasn't paying enough attention. I'll give it a better shot with the brakes up here. Just see if that was me. No, it's just bad under brakes. I didn't upgrade the brakes that I showed you in the upgrades menu, just because they bumped the PI up way too much. Although I probably should have taken that extra almost 100 pounds off. I mean, 80 pounds is pretty significant, even in a car that's 3,500 pounds. It's pretty significant. Alright, coming around the second lap. It looks like I'm probably going to beat all my A-class times, yeah. So it is definitely an S1 class car. Oh, there, that time I did better under the brakes. You know, I might give it one really good lap where I just don't talk and see what I can get out of it. But I am not expecting much. Oh yeah, it really plows wide when you just put your foot down through there. Come on, get slowed down. But yeah, overall it's not bad. Like I said, it's not my favorite looking car, but it's definitely not bad looking. I mean, after you put the wing and splitter on, that's kinda up to you, but I'm gonna try this lap real quick, so I'll be quiet. Forget about that, because I can't keep this thing under control. You can see there on my last lap I got a 47, so it's a pretty good car anyways. I mean, I don't think it's going to be setting any speed records in S1 class. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But yeah, it's okay. You know, I did spend a pretty good portion of the day now trying to unlock it, so it's good that it's okay. And you know what? I'm gonna end the video off there. It's an okay car. It is not by any means the greatest thing of all time, but in the end, it's good. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.